Hi and welcome to Pleasant Trading. My name is Robinson and today we will be looking at copper futures. It is Wednesday night for April 17th, 2013 here in Boston. So I'm trading this tonight. Just been looking at copper. I actually traded this a little earlier and I'll kind of explain if I can what I seen here on copper that made me actually take this trade. So if you look at this, you get kind of this Bollinger Band squeeze that happens, right? Somewhere in the middle of the day, right here. If you could look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the time at 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Long story short, I was watching this Bollinger Band squeeze, and I figured copper had to break out at some point. And eventually it did. It broke out to the downside, kind of did this small doji here, and then did another red candle, and then all of a sudden it pulled back for some reason. Got above the 20, couldn't get above this Bollinger Band, and then instantly died again. After this big red candle down here, I noticed the pullback happen on the 5-minute, and then the next candle was going to be my candle that I wanted to short. But I wanted to short this back closer to the moving average because, that's the safest place to take a short when you're in a downtrend. You want to wait for a good move down, a pullback, and then maybe, all the way into the moving average. If the trend is real strong, like in this case, it won't pull back all the way to the moving average. So long story short, I shorted copper here, down another wave here, pull back. I stayed in for the pullback here, back into the 8, and then it pulled back again. Then it fell down again. Right here at this bottoming tail, I really don't like to see these because these are normally reversal candles for me. So at this bottoming tail here, I exited the trade. This was earlier tonight. So for the night, I'm up 6,037.50 in copper. So it's a very good night. And these are some of the things that can happen when you just trade and you watch what's happening and you pay attention to what's happening and you don't rush things. You just kind of hang out and just sit there and wait for it. I had to be very patient to catch this trade here in copper because it didn't really seem like it was going to happen, especially when it was really, really thinned out and really, really tight. One of the things that I like to look at, because I like to keep all 4 charts at the same time, so throughout the day, I have these set to different intervals at all different times. So normally though they're set to a daily, a 15, a 5, and a 1 minute. But tonight I've particularly seen in copper that we were at the day's low when this thing first opened up. Here, I'll try to bring this chart out a little bit, making it a little easier to see, and delete this open interest. So you get this break of this candle right here, and that's what I was really looking at. And I wanted to see, after it broke the candle, would it pull back and kind of do a green candle like this, because at some point this whole green candle was red, right? And then it started to pull back and pull back and pull back and pull back, and then right as it got above this candle is when it started to go green. And I thought maybe that might happen here. But either way, I was going to be prepared for it. As a trader, I never try to predict the market. I'm always anticipating and waiting to see what will happen next. So, at the Bollinger Band squeeze, it breaks to the lower side of the Bollinger Band, which indicated a great short. And like I said, it really worked out. Great trade. I'm up $6,037.50 in it. So, the skills do work. They do require sometimes patience and waiting for a trade to set up, and stocking and waiting and stocking and waiting. So, sometimes they take a little bit more time than you probably want. Feel free to drop a message on the blog at Pleasant Trading. Feel free to, comment on some of the videos that you see here on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.